What's a good internet? My name is Attack Slug and welcome to March 2020, the monthly pay-per-view. How you feeling, man? You ready? I know you got this in the bag, but if you need us at any point, we'll be ready and waiting. And whatnot. Let's go be champions, partner. Don't know about you, but I'm sick of waiting, so let's go be the new champions, partner. That's the idea. And I intend to savor every second of this match. Hey man, nice shot. We are really doing this, aren't we? Walking out as champions tonight. Damn right we are. Hell yes, can't wait to see you out there. Anyway, it's 2K18, it's my career, it's maybe the last episode? I don't know. I'm gonna go a little bit past the finale and then see how things break, but I'm not gonna go too far past that because I know things break. Anyway, still, nobody respects Nia Jax. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So it is a fine, what is today? Wednesday! Watched some SmackDown this morning, watched some Raw last night, and got those things kind of sorted out, and worth discussing, I suppose. But first, let's talk to a good brother, Luke Gallows. Feels like you were a rookie only yesterday. You really come into your own. It's only been like 53 days now? Something like that? 54 days? It's only been like 2 months, Luke Gallows. So, yeah, it is just like yesterday. Obviously, way shorter than 2K17 was. Or 16 was. 15 was like, I think, like 67 episodes, so it was a little bit longer than this, but there was a lot of nothing happening in 2K15, where creative had nothing for you this week. It was a freaking nightmare. Anyway, John Cena. Wish me luck. The main event. Hard to believe it's finally come down to this one night. Tonight is the night, as the old Raw theme song used to say. So moving on to our news section on this fine Wednesday, we begin with Rob Van Dam. And I know some folks were hoping with Rob Van Dam being in this year's game, then maybe some kind of return would be in the works for something, at least on a limited scale, or a Rumble appearance, or something. But according to the current proceedings in his unfortunate divorce, which is usually not news I report on, but in those divorce proceedings, don't lose. I bet a crapload on you like a good brother. But according to those proceedings, where Rob wants to pay his soon-to-be ex-wife less alimony, that he is not eligible to return because of concussion issues that caused vision impairment that would prevent him from performing in the WWE. Good Lord, we made it. WrestleMania. Not a bad ride, right? My man, it's been a hell of a ride. Gotta say though, nearly had a heart attack last week. Seriously? Yeah, man, when the champ started brawling with you, I'm like, that is a dab I wish I'd never seen. Oh, I'm not gonna miss you, Todd. I'm not gonna miss you. It worked out. I lost. It worked out alright, but it reminded me of something I've kept from you. Uh-oh. There's another part to it that I didn't tell you before because I didn't think you could handle it yet. The smack giveth, and the dab taketh away. At times, it's not only a follow-through, but a bounce back. So watch yourself out there tonight, Slick. But make sure you give it the smack dab. Always. Alright, good. This is it. Your WrestleMania moment. I know you'll make your favorite producer proud. Now get out there. Win the championship. Do not get DQ'd or counted out. 1-on-1 versus Joe. It's time for the ultimate thrill ride. It's WrestleMania insert number here. Anyway, yeah, so that's the thing with RVD going on. We also have The Rock getting his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, joining Vince McMahon, who also has a star, on the Walk of Fame. So congrats go out to The Rock, the great one, etc., etc. And then I guess moving on to, my additional thoughts on Raw and SmackDown, I would say Joe, man. Joe is a guy that, there's a saying that Jim Ross always uses, and it's maximize your minutes, and Samoa Joe definitely maximizes his minutes on Raw. That dude is a force to be reckoned with. Elsewhere on Raw, are they trying to turn Jason Jordan heel? I'm hoping they are, because people just aren't... he's great in the ring, but it seems like his character seems like it would be more suited to be a whiny heel. And certainly with The Miz out filming a movie, you have room for a whiny heel in that upper mid-card spot and whatnot. So I guess we'll see. Look, they definitely turned the tides for Enzo at the right time. When people were starting to cheer Enzo less, they're like, all right, we're going to turn Enzo heel and do that whole thing. Because people weren't cheering for Enzo during that big Cass feud. At a certain point, they were like, no, this guy's annoying, Cass. You're right. He is obnoxious. So when Cass got hurt, it's like, well, now you just got Enzo. Sure. Turn him heel. That works. And it's fantastic. And I'm hoping on the flip side on SmackDown that they're noticing the kind of sea change here in the crowd getting more and more behind Rusev and Rusev Day. And there is now a t-shirt that says Happy Rusev Day, which is great, but it's also $27 because the shop prices are ridiculous for t-shirts. Like, it's $27 plus like $8 in shipping, and it's like, come on. I know there's always coupon codes, but come on. That is an insane price for a single t-shirt, as much as I love Rusev Day. Now, occasionally, some of those shirts go onto Amazon for a bit cheaper, so I might wait for that. I don't know. We'll see. But that is way too much to spend on one t-shirt. All I'm trying to say. We've taken that SmackDown Clash of Champions Triple Threat Tag Team match, and it is now a fatal 4-way because they've added in Rusev and Aiden English. They are elated to be in that match. And here comes the champion. The right hand of destruction. The Destroyer. Samoa Joe. Speaking of the SmackDown Tag Team division, the Bludgeon Brothers squashed some no-name jobbers because every other tag team in that division is in that match for the titles on the pay-per-view. So it's like, what else do you do? You just broke up the Hype Bros, right? So it's like, what else do you do with the Bludgeon Brothers when there's no one else to fight because they're all in that, Well, I'm sorry. There's Breezango, but Breezango is who knows where, not on the show, doing their fashion files, etc., etc. So I would imagine we might get the Breezango and the Bludgeons interacting. I don't know. Whoa there, sign. Everyone has their signs in sync. How about that? Yes, the WWE Universal Championship. And people booed the hell out of that belt when they unveiled it at SummerSlam. It was really funny. Alright, I am ready. It all comes down to this big fight feel. Big match slug, they call me. Big match slug. Now watch me lose. And the champion, hailing from somewhere in California, I can't recall where. Weighing in at whatever. Samoa Joe. Elsewhere in your announcements for Clash of Champions, speaking of which, we now have the match, the tag team match playoff, because, it's SmackDown, between Randy Orton and Nakamura, facing off against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, with special guest referee Shane McMahon. And if Owens and Zayn lose, they are not only fired from SmackDown, they are fired from the entire WWE. So one would imagine there'll be some shenanigans and they'll somehow, by hook or crook, win that match. I don't see why they wouldn't. But hey, they could do a swerve and then they get hired back or I don't know, something. Anything can happen. It's wrestling. Anything can happen. So, overall, I mostly enjoyed SmackDown. It was alright. Raw was okay, but I'm kind of confused what they're doing with Finn Balor. I mean, as always, is a little confusing. But they gave him a pretty competitive match with Bo Dallas, of all people. And it's like, if you're having competitive matches with Bo Dallas, either A, you're trying to elevate Bo Dallas, or B, you're trying to de-elevate Finn Balor. So, is it both? I don't know. But a guy like Finn Balor, who should be on a much higher level, should be totally crushing a guy like Bo Dallas. Just full stop. That shouldn't even be a competitive match. What are you doing? Anyway. But yeah, so those shows were alright for the week, and then obviously we're moving into WWE week at a certain point here where it's just going to be just shows that don't really have any direction. But we are going to get more Kane and more Braun Strowman next week on Raw, because that thing is... I'm hoping that thing ends before the Rumble, because it's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. But if they're going to put over Braun, over Kane and then have Kane go back and, you know, run for mayor and whatnot in Knox County. So, here's hoping. Here's hoping. Anyway, let's continue working on Joe, where most of my moves I put in here I can't even use because he's too heavy for me to lift him on stuff, which is most unfortunate. Makes for a less exciting matchup, and I didn't have time. I didn't have time to give myself moves that would have worked on a larger individual. It just, I didn't have time. It's unfortunate. It is most unfortunate. The wacky elbow. Boom. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, just a lot of these moves. And then getting reversed, and then, you know, that kind of thing. But, oh no, major reversal from Joe. Now we can capitalize with that Dragon Suplex, I believe. I always get Dragon and Tiger mixed up. But that's just me. There are a lot of moves out there, and it's hard to keep track of all of them and get them right at a moment's notice. So, obviously, for guys that do this for a living, and call moves for a living, and know what they all are, kudos to you, because doing it on the fly with no script is kind of hard. It's kind of tricky, and obviously I botch things quite often. They call me the Botcha Slug. Anyway, no, Joe, because you know what it is, Joe. It is Slug is gonna slime you. I missed that basement dropkick. I missed it. How did I miss that? No, I do not want Joe hitting that Chimeraplex and then hitting that Muscle Buster. He's proven he can do it. He's proven he can beat me with those moves. They don't need to happen here in this match. They don't. They don't. So, deal with it, Joe. It is the main event. And you're going down Discus, the first of, I'm assuming, several Discuses. So, here we go. The true test. Can he get up Joe for the Slug Stabber? Look at the strength, folks. Look at the strength. Boom! Slug Stabber. He hit it. Going for that pinfall on Joe. Will it be enough? 1, 2. 1 Slug Stabber. What the hell? It took like 4 in that tag team match. What the hell? Okay. Just Joe, like, is he actually injured and he's going for a vacation, or what's going on here? He just jobbed out to 1 discus and 1 slug stabber in a fairly uneventful, like, if you pay to watch that match, you're gonna want your money back, because that was, if that was the main event and not the co-main event or whatever, that was 2.5 stars. That was not WrestleMania caliber. But your winner and new Universal Champion, cashing checks, breaking necks, being mean, making green, breaking backs, and making stacks. Big match Slug. Attack Slug. That's what's up. I'm the champ. The champ is here. Taking my belt, taking Alexa, and getting out of here. Joe, I'm not even breaking out. Not even worth it, Joe. I've proven my point. The belt is floating over my shoulder because, you know, video games. I thought they fixed that this year, but apparently not. But speaking of this game, I'd seen some early stuff from that Switch version. The people who got it in, like, Australia and Japan and whatnot. Those entrances are in, like, slow motion. Holy crap. So, I don't know, like, as far as gameplay, there hasn't been that much out there yet. So, obviously, wait for that stuff before making a blind purchase. Don't buy it blindly and then get mad that it runs like crap, basically. Vince McMahon. Thanks, Vince. Handshake, handshake, handshake. Come on, Vince. Well now, I think it only fitting as the first person to congratulate the newest champion of the WWE be Vince McMahon, damn it. Thank you, Mr. McMahon. No, thank you, son. You've given me and the universe a hell of a show. It was not a good match. Quite frankly, I didn't know if you had it in you. The road has been hard and long, but I always believed in myself. From that standpoint, you believed in exactly what you needed to. In any event, you did whatever it took to not only get the win, but make everybody you faced fear you. I can relate to that and things of that nature. That's pretty good. Really, son? Congratulations. I have high hopes you'll continue to be who I need. At the top of this and every division. So I just get to leave now? I mean, I'm the champ. I did it. Are they going to roll credits or not? I'm kind of curious. Anyway, anybody who... Mick Foley. The very least you could do is offer me some congratulations for being your new champion on Raw. But no, not even that. Can't even give me that dignity. Hey, Bailey, how about a hug? I absolutely killed it. And on the champion, give the champ a hug. Anyway, what was that you were saying yesterday, Mr. Apollo Crews? What was it? Here comes the champ. That's right, here comes the champ. Apollo. That's right. You too, Chad Gable. You too. A hell of a faction to fight against. You guys were incredible. I suppose I should look on the match card before I leave here and see what other matches were on WrestleMania. Elsewhere on the match card, you opened Mania with a Rusev promo because obviously it's Rusev Day. Then Bobby Roode defeated Bray Wyatt. Hell in a Cell. Tozawa defeated Eric Rowan. Rusev defeated Mark Henry. Ono defeated TJP. But who was the hot dog in the last man standing match? Your tag team titles for SmackDown. We have the Usos, tag champs, defeating American Alpha. John Cena defeated Chris Jericho for the U.S. title. No holds barred. And I defeated... Wait, I wasn't the main event. Wait, the main event was Rich Swann, Brock Lesnar? Okay, sure. That makes a lot of sense. Pretty sure the Raw title should get booking over the SmackDown title. A show, B show. What are you doing? But then again, Brock Lesnar, so I guess. But also, Roman and Seth aren't even on this card, so I was hoping they were going to win the tag titles, but maybe they didn't. Roman's the IC champ and didn't even defend it on Mania, so okay, sure. That's fine. Alexa Bliss. How do you feel about being the manager of the champion? Same old story. Thanks, Alexa. Ah, yes, the infamous April 2020. A superstar shakeup going on. They called up DIY, and they called up the Authors of Pain. That's cool. Seth freaking Rollins. Roll out the red carpet. Here come the champ. We're just getting started. As far as I can figure it, the three of us are just getting started. No rest for the weary or the wicked, huh? I like it. There's plenty to do, and now you're a superstar with a mandate. Going along with that idea, I really think you should go out there for a coronation speech. Let everyone know we did exactly what we said we were setting out to do. The summary being, we run this place now. But that's not gonna be today. That's gonna be tomorrow. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. We're not quite done with this just yet, but we're getting real close. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.